Before there was a star to shine, before there were angels singing, there was a heaven, the home of the eternal, the only Yah. In perfect wisdom, love, and glory, the eternal lived in eternity before achieving his beautiful dream, the creation of the entire universe. The countless beings that comprise the creation were all conceived with great affection from the very beginning. The countless beings that comprise the creation were all conceived with great affection. From the inner atom to the gigantic galaxies, all received his supreme regard and love. As a lover of music, Yahuwah conceived the universe as a great orchestra, a grand orchestra, so that under his rule it would vibrate with harmonious chords of justice and peace. For every creation he comprised a love song. Yahuwah was very happy because his dreams were about to be realized, moving himself with majesty. He began his work of creation. His hands first shaped the worlds of light, and on it, a blazing mountain over which would forever be established the throne of the universe. The sacred mountain was named Zion, and at its base of the throne was the eternal. He did pour out a crystal clear river to represent the life from him that would flow to all creatures. Then he created a beautiful paradise that stretched for hundreds of miles around Mount Zion, and he called this place Paradise, Eden, south of heaven on both banks of the river of life. Were built many mansions adorned with precious stones, which were intended for the angels, the ministers of the kingdom of light. Circling Eden and its angelic mansions, Yahuwah built a wall of jasper lampposts, along which could be seen large portals of pearls. With joy, the Eternal beheld the capital of which he had dreamed of. The city in its splendor was adorned like a bride ready to receive her husband. The great architect affectionately called it Jerusalem, City of Peace. Yahuwah was then to bring into existence the first rational creature. It would be a glorious angel, the most honorable of all. Adorned by the brilliance of gemstones, this angel would live on Mount Zion as the representative of the King of Kings to the whole universe. With much love, the Creator began to model this firstborn of the angels. All wisdom applied to form it, making it perfect. He tenderly granted him life, and the beautiful angel arose, like awakening from a deep sleep, and he opened his eyes and beheld the face of his Maker. With joy, the Eternal showed him the beauties of heaven and told him of his plans, which were beginning to materialize. To be led to the place of his abode near the throne, the Prince of the Angels was grateful, and with melodious voice, he sang his first song of praise. From the heights of Zion, Jerusalem in its vastness and splendor unraveled itself in the eyes of the beautiful angel. The river of life that serenely glided through the city resembled a broad avenue, mirroring the beauty of the Garden of Eden and the angelic mansions. Involving the firstborn of the angels with his robe of light, the Eternal began to speak to him of the principles that were to govern the universal kingdom. Physical and moral laws should be respected to the fullest extent of the divine government. Moral laws would be summarized in two principles: love Yahuwah above all things, and love your neighbor like yourself. Sound familiar? It definitely should. Every rational creature should be a channel through which the Eternal could have another life and let his light flow. Thus, the universe would grow in harmony, happiness, peace, and love. In the kingdom of Yahuwah, the laws would not be enforced with rigor or harsh condemnation or consequences. The subjects were free. This is free will. Obedience should arise spontaneously in a gesture of appreciation and gratitude. In this realm of freedom, disobedience would also be possible. The result of such behavior would be the depletion of vital forces or vital energy. After revealing to the beautiful angel the laws of his government, the Eternal entrusted him with a mission of great responsibility, to be the protector of those laws, and that he should honor them and reveal them to the universe that was about to be created. The heart of overwhelming with love for Yahuwah, this angel would be a model of perfection. He was Lucifer, the light bearer. The prince of angels, Lucifer, grateful for everything, prostrated himself before the loving king, promising him eternal fidelity. Yahuwah continued his work of creation, bringing into existence innumerable hosts of angels, the ministers of the kingdom of light. The holy city was populated by these radiant, happy, and grateful creatures who united their voices in beautiful songs of praise to the Creator. Yahuwah now brought into existence the universe which, full of life, would be around his throne for his order. A thunder echoed by all parties that gave rise. The visible became visible from the invisible. To countless galaxies, they were filled with worlds and suns, havens of life and joy, all harmoniously spinning around Mount Zion. When witnessing such a great achievement of the Supreme King, the angelic hosts fell down, illuminated by a song of triumph that echoed through space in a salute to life. The whole universe joined this song of gratitude with the promise of eternal fidelity to the Creator. Guided by the Eternal, the angels came to know the riches of the universe. In this tour, they marveled before the vastness of the kingdom of light. They met worlds inhabited by happy creatures who received them. The freedom of choice through which the creatures could demonstrate their love for the Creator was as precious as life. It demanded a test of loyalty, though. In order to reveal it, the Eternal led the hosts through space and approached an abyss of darkness that contrasted with the immense brightness of the galaxies. By far, this gulf had proved insignificant to the eyes of the angels as a blip without light. But as they came closer, it was shown in its enormity. The great Creator, who revealed to the angels every step of the mysteries of his kingdom, stood there silent, as if guarding a secret to himself. The darkness of that abyss represented the test of fidelity. The free will test. Turning to the hosts, the Eternal solemnly said, "All the treasures of light will be open to your notice, except the secrets hidden by darkness. You are free to love and serve me, Yahweh, Yahushua, Jesus, or not. Loving the light, you will be connected with the source of life." With these words, Yahuwah made it clear the difference between light and darkness, between good and evil. The universe was free to choose its destiny, and so was each and every creature born at that point. At this point, the only thing created were the angels and the universe. No people were created at this point, and there was not a physical world the way we know it yet. Important summary. So God created the heavens and the earth. He created the angels in a dimension that was called eternity. The invisible world from our eyes at this point. So it says that God created the heavens and the earth and the angels, they were given a test at this point, and it was to choose between light and dark, between good and evil, between love and selfishness, between hope and despair, truth and lies, humility and pride, peace or chaos. That was a test that every living creature has to go through, and the purpose is to show us what is truly important. Love over selfishness, good over evil, light over the darkness. There's so much more to come, and I'm excited to read it to you. I will do these elaborations because I have gained so much incredible insight and knowledge in this that I have to share it with you, those I love, and the world, or anyone that is ready to hear it. I will put a link below to the book of Melchizedek that I have read this from. And if you want to continue reading, please do. You can listen to it on YouTube in this link, through this link. It will open your eyes to everything.